Hi guys, in this video I'm going to look at the water fed system, pure water system with a mixed bed resin. I'll show you how to set it up. This is the tank, DI tank, and this here, this holds the resin. This is the pre-filter. It's a activated carbon filter that takes out the chlorine in the water. And all you do is, once you've got your tank filled with resin, mixed bed resin, and these are just the normal garden tap hoses. Next to your source, that's your source water. It's going to come through the tank. This is about a 10 to 12 litre tank, 10 to 12 litre tank, and it comes out just your normal connection here. If you don't have a pre-filter, you can just buy one of these and you can just add little extensions on to your inlet valve here. Just put them on. You get some plumbing tape to make sure that when you screw them on, they're not going to leak. Same with these are just adapters I put onto the end of the outlet there from the tank to make it, I've got a double one now, so I can use two hoses off that. You can just pick them up from your DIY store or home garden store, Mitre 10 or something like that. And then what you do from there is you can, if you've got a water fed system that has a normal garden hose end on it, like this does. Just show you if it will reach. That one there will just plug straight into there, so you can see the connection. The normal garden hose tap end, straight into this one here. Straight into this one here. One of those, and that goes right up, and if you have a look over here, it goes up, it goes through the hose into my brush on the carbon fibre there. And if I don't have enough length, then just this simple connector, I'll show you what that is. This connector goes in there, a connector that goes in there, and I can add a garden hose to it. This is just a normal garden hose. It's actually a kink free one, so that garden hose then will go onto this, so you can connect the garden hose to this just with an adapter, a connector, and that gives you more length. But some systems that are like this here, this is a different type of hosing. It's the same principle though, but see, that's got an end on it like that. So that there, what that means there is that you need to have a garden hose first. That will click into the garden hose. The garden hose will go from here to here, clicks into it, and then this here, the end of that's just can't find it at the moment, but somewhere here, the end, you'll see the end. Here we go. That just goes to your brush. Your brush will have a little connector that will plug into. And so that's another way. So that won't go straight from the tank. You just still need a garden hose from this one to this one. That's just the way it's set up. So what we'll do is I'm going to set it up now with the hose, and then I'll use it. This is just the normal hose connection which has gone to the tank, which I showed you in previous videos. This is just the connector. I just plug that in and then plug my water fed hose in. This goes to my brush. I'm just adding the garden hose on this one because I want extra length, and I can connect as many adapters as I want and as many hoses to the brush to get extra length. But what I generally do first is I'll mop the window first. And you've got to remember, I mentioned in previous videos about making sure you mop the tops of the frames, because otherwise it might smear, the window might smear because of the runoff. I'll show you what I mean. Up there, make sure that's clean. Okay, so that's thoroughly. I use a bit of a detergent and then mop the window. Just make sure that it's clean with detergent and those windows are clean. Because more or less I just use the brush, more or less just to go over once and wash it off with the pure water. And that's making sure, again, that one up there is clean. That's the one that will cause a smear. if you don't get that clean. Okay, so make sure once you mop those windows, make sure you really wash them. Just want them as clean as possible so they don't smear the top of the frame and into the glass. I just go over once or twice because I've already mopped them, so the dirt's really lifted and they don't look too dirty. And then what I'll do is I'll just wash them down. This just washes off all the lifted dirt. Just got to make sure you bring that down. Now, if they dry and there's a smear at the top, if I didn't clean that top frame properly, when they dry I'll just double check, and if they've dried with a smear on the top, all I do is just come back, don't touch the top frame, but just the top of the window, just go across the top of the window, and that should get rid of the smear, and they'll be fine. Dry. So that's it. So that's the water fed system, and that's really handy for high windows. I always use it for my high windows because it's so much easier than squeegeeing. Thanks guys, please subscribe with the red button down below, and we have more videos out on helping you how to use your mixed bead resin and do window cleaning and car washing with the mixed bead resin setup.